Okay, that was a good time of mining. Let's check in our craft bench here. See how that coal is coming along. Oh, it is coming along fabulously. I do think that our furnace over here should be well stocked before you know it. Excellent, so we can get back to working on the Hidey Hole, which is a very good thing to do, because I never know when it's going to become night, and when are all the baddies going to come out. Yeah, this looks pretty tapped. It really does. Maybe if I come down, I get tired of jumping that, so let's try. Can I get... Problem is I can't see how exactly I'm putting it. Let's see. If I rotate it this way, that doesn't seem to be helping. Okay, there. Now I see where it actually is, so I need to rotate it. Oops, back one. And now if I rotate it this way, there we go. And it's not going to let me. It's because of where I am, or is there just too much rock there? I think there's simply too much stuff here for it to fit in very properly. Let's see if we can't clear out the way a little bit. It's much nicer working like this. I wish I had gravity over on that other island. Said I never can understand exactly why the ether works the way that it does. Not sure if it's because of... Whoops. Still not enough room. Don't know. It's a problem with these mods. Yeah, if I was just playing vanilla Minecraft here, I'd know the way things are supposed to work and I could look it up. As it is here, I don't know if having gravity on one of your islands is supposed to be normal, or if it's just a bug in the program. And the same goes for this. There we go. Good. Because it's like I was able to put things over here before. What is the problem now? Very good. Now I don't have to keep jumping up and down to get over here. Okay. How are things coming along in my crafting bench? Wonderfully. Good indeed. I think I've got enough coal now. You get started working on some gravel and flint, why don't you? I think I have enough coal now. I shouldn't have to go back to the mine for quite some time. That's about 5 chunks of coal. Ah, yes. I should be able to keep going for at least about 9 hours. And surely the sun will have set by that time. So why don't we come over here and let's work on this Hidey Hole. See what we can do about expanding things out here. Would be nice to be able to put a floor in here. That we don't have to come in quite so hot. think I actually used to have a block here, didn't I? Once again, the kind of problems you run into whenever you're a gnome working without a plan. And I need to have an area for a door. So we'll come in right here. There. I think I've hollowed out enough. I might, there we go, be able to put down a foundation for a door here. Clean up my mess. People are gonna start thinking that I'm either Dwindin or Mind Fiend. All the gravel, I've got loose rock and gravel and cobblestone I've got floating around. Or would be floating if I was on one of those weird islands anyhow. Very good. I think I need to turn on my boots of jumping. I was worried I was not going to get out of that hole. Okay. And now I need to work on getting a door. And heck, let's put down an iron door here to keep the zombies out, why don't we? There. That's got a nice fresh start to it. However, I still need to have one more space here to get in. And you still don't want to give me that, do you? Alright, let's hollow it out a bit more. Oh, to be a gnome digging again. How sweet it feels. It's been quite a while since I've been able to pick up an axe and go to it myself here. That's the problem with getting Wealth and Money. The mini-series I did caused me to be able to hire so many dwarves I didn't have to get my hands dirty anymore. This is going to be very nice. I wonder how far I'm going to have to go down to hit the lava level. Well, we're partly the way there. I can actually get up and down that ramp. However, I now have to jump to get into my hidey hole. Mama Conbinder say. An expression just for this situation. It usually went something like, Gnarlo, you're a stupid lazy bum. And if you don't leave those co-eds alone, you're going to end up with mouths to feed. And I'm not sure exactly what that fits into this situation for. But I'm sure it did somewhere. Because one thing I've learned, just about everything Mama Cogminder said to me, eventually did have a purpose, and came back to bite me. This is why you so rarely see any gnomes on a beach. That sand getting into every nook and crevice. Lord knows I've had sand in the mouth so many times. And oddly enough, usually because it's coming from some nook or crevice. There we go, and well, oddly enough, that really doesn't help solve my problem in the least. And we're still having to jump. Alright, let's grind this out of the way. And can we put, oh, not a door, can we put a ramp here? Will that actually help? No. Oh, confusion. Two ramps there. It would be getting more like a roller coaster to get in and out of my base. So I think instead we're going to try it this way. How about a nice path? Maybe a little bridle path. From home over to our platform there. Perhaps we can find some pigs and saddle them up. And I won't have to do quite so much running anymore. Whoops, whoops. Got stuff going over the edge. Let's chase it down. Wow. I'm glad that piece rolled down here. It looks like I've been quite the messy little builder. Can I get back up there now? Come on. Am I going to have to use the magic armor again? Surely. There we go. Where there's a gnome, there is a way. And it looks like the way here is to use my boots of feather falling. Just amazing, after all that work, I've had to go back in and change everything around again after all, haven't I? Still not enough room. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to call a mulligan on that one. And we'll do a takeover here. How about? And let's see if I can... that last rock. Let's kick it into a better location. There we go. That should surely be enough room that we can get that piece in here now. And let me get out. One thing about this, I'm going to become a master at carving steps before it's over with. Alright, let's get in here and clean up our mess. And then let's see, is that going to do it? Yes, definitely. As Mama Cogminder always said, the old gnome saying, if you can put a door, you can put a wedge. Assuming you know how to turn it. And this there. Well, that took forever, but we finally got the path laid out the way we want it. Lord, who knew making curves in a game could be so blasted hard? Alright, and I do want one other thing over here that will help us out tremendously. That would be... what is the recipe for... a light. I can definitely say, unequivocally, that this version of too many items has got far too many items in it. Why can't I find anything? There must be a better way of sorting this. Good. That's definitely one advantage that running the mods have. Over playing the vanilla game. Is that I don't have to use a stick to make my torches. I can simply... oh, no, where is it here? There we go. I don't have to use a stick, which is good since there's not a tree in sight. I can simply throw this where I want it to be. Now... however, that also means I've got to figure out how to make it show light. Gnarlo, you silly gnome, what are you doing? You're not going to be able to look up anything while lying in bed. You've got far better chance of finding out what's going on by looking in your furnace. At least it puts out light whenever it's running. Oh, could it be here? Do I need some comparators? Do I need a hopper? Why isn't the torch lighting? It's times like this, even with everything so fancy, that I wouldn't mind going back to vanilla and just putting a lump of coal on top of a stick. At least I know how to get that to work. Well, let's do an experiment. Let's go over here, let's make another torch. Throw it down and see exactly where my torches work and where they don't. Alright, crafting table, where did I find torch before? That should do it. Let's take the ready-made lump of stick and coal here and slap it down. Okay, that one works. What is the problem with that one over there? Why am I not getting any power over here? Do I need to lay down some redstone? Is that one working? Let's run over here and check the furnace. Yes, yes, the furnace is working. And there can't be anything wrong with my coal. I haven't used flint mistakenly. Am I needing to knock out this panel and rebuild it? Whoa. Why did that just appear like that? Okay, that one didn't. Nothing makes sense on this place. That was remarkably bizarre. And now my lights are working. Oh, I'll be glad back whenever I get back to my regular island. I'll see about pulling up this torch for now, and we'll figure out what the spawn radiuses are later. Oh, crap. There. It's working, but I think it needs one more slight modification. And let's see if... There. That at least will remind me a bit of my dorm room at college.